Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger. If you see my picture on Instagram, you seen my video a few days ago. I lost this knife. I immediately lost this knife, and my cat found it. It was wedged between the side of my pillow and where he sleeps. And apparently he found it for me because I didn't know it was lost, and then I was realizing, yeah, I haven't I when he found it, I'm like, I didn't put that knife away. I put most of my keeper series knives away unless I'm going to carry them a lot. Man, I have been carrying this, but I once I do the video, I should have put the knife away. So apparently I didn't. I was playing with it in my bed. Maybe I fell asleep playing with it while it was closed, thankfully. Anyway, so I was lying in my bed and I was thinking, what should I do my next video on? Because I pretty much do the videos within a day when I think of them. So all my videos are not in the can. All my videos are probably fresh within a day or two because, you know, that's how I do my videos. I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I don't really want to be a professional YouTuber. This is just a fucking hobby for me, and yeah. I would like to gain a lot of subscribers, but as I said, I'm not a professional. I don't want to be a professional. I don't want to make this my career. I don't have a career, but I don't want to make this my career. Anyway, so I got the idea based on another video I did. What are the top 3 knives that you carried for the first quarter of 2023? So I've been working on my second quarter carry, and as I said in that video, I think I organically carry knives. I leave them on my table, and if it's on my table, I'll more than likely carry it. And when I say my table is the desk right next to me, there's like a pile of knives. Like you've probably seen that I've showed my pile of knives before in a previous video. I have like knives all over the house. I have knives in cases. I have knives under my bed. I have knives in drawers. This desk drawer right next to me, I have a pile of knives in. Anyway, if I leave it on my desk, I will tend to carry it more. So what I mean by organically, I just pick up a knife and I carry it. And if I keep picking up a knife, I notice like I'm carrying this knife 2 to 3 days, or I'll carry this knife 7 days a week. If I'll carry this knife to the bathroom and fidget with it, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, this was a knife. It's not in my first video of 2023 of top 3 knives, but I find myself carrying this knife a lot. So I don't know if it will show up in my second quarter video, but I got a feeling it will because I've been carrying it a lot. This is the Plexus. Yeah, this is quickly becoming a top EDC of the second quarter. So this is the point of the video. Yeah, if you've stuck with me this long, stick with me a little bit longer. This knife, I'll post this video clip of Mattisfaction's video. He gave me permission to use it. I'm pretty sure I asked him and he said yes. Let me post this and see him asking this question.
So Gary, out of curiosity, what kind of knife do you like? Like, what's your ideal knife? Because when you watch your videos, you're all over the place. You like all kinds, but you hate everything at the same time. Actually, Gary, what's your perfect knife?
I don't think there is a perfect knife for Gary.
I bet there is. It's probably got a fork attached to it for spaghetti and.
This is one I really want to make, though. This one, I fucking feel this one a lot.
Which case is the Phasma? I think.
And then
I like the lines on that. I like everything about it. It's a sub frame lock, yeah.
No, it's a frame lock. It's just kind of with the
overlay on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Gary's perfect knife.
That's a knife.
It is pretty sexy, though. I do love this knife.
Yeah. What are the specs on that one?
About this.
Okay, you're back. So he asked me, "What is your perfect knife? What is your?" I think he said just what is your perfect knife? What is your favorite knife mainly? So, and I said the Phasma. The Phasma is my favorite knife, and I really think if I had only one knife, this would be the only one knife selection. So I'm going to post the questions for you guys, and what is your perfect knife? What is your knife that you could stop collecting knives, never have a knife ever again, all kinds of stuff, like, it's just a knife that you live by. It's hard to ask this question. A knife that you really feel that if you died today, you would want to be buried with. For people out there that have fixed blades, you can suggest a fixed blade, but just suggest one knife. For people out there that have just swords, just pose the question to yourself and pick one sword. Not one sword, not one fixed blade, or not one pocket folder, just one basically knife. I want to know what's the one knife you really love. What's the one knife? For me, this is the one knife I love. This is the Phasma, done by Poltergeist Works. It was made by Real Steel. I discovered Poltergeist Works through a channel. I don't remember. It was like a German channel, and he's no longer with us. I mean, he's not dead, I hope. He just doesn't have a channel anymore. And I discovered this Phasma and Poltergeist Works through him. And that was before I had a channel. When I want to say, for me getting back into the hobby, I've collected knives throughout my life, ever since I was like a little boy in the Cub Scouts. I've been into knives, but I have 3 phases. My 3 phases of collecting knives were like, they went 20 years, 15 years, and now I started phase 3 about roughly, a little over 3 years ago. And this was the knife that I decided to pick up, and this was the knife that started the channel. I don't know if I did a video of right away of this knife, but I took a lot of Instagram photos of this knife. And later I just decided to start my channel based on getting into the hobby again with this knife. So this knife is, for me, the perfect knife. This knife is so well designed, so, as Patty would say it, stunning for me. This is a definitely great looking knife. This is as simple as simple gets. And this, to me, this is just the perfect knife. This is a knife for me that would do 90% of the work of knives. So I just want to know, guys, what is the only knife? What is the one knife? What is the one knife? What is the one knife? I repeat myself. What is the one knife that you could die happy with? I don't want to hear backups or, like I said, what is the one fixed blade? What is the one knife? And what is the one folder? What is the frame lock? I just want to hear, what is your one knife? What is your one knife? And if you don't want to play around, you don't want to play along, that's so fine. I just want to know. This is as plain of a knife as you get. You know, it's titanium and it's M390 steel. So this is a premium version. But, you know, still, this is kind of a plain knife. There's no extra things. There's no fancy bearings. This is a phosphor bronze washer knife. But I don't expect you guys to stick with the simple design. I just want to see everyone's favorite one knife that you can die happy with, knowing that you have it. It doesn't have to be a Grail knife. It just so happens this premium version is my Grail knife. I used to own, I should have brought it out, but there's Phasma came in, like they said, a Phasma free. Basically, a Phasma free version is no thumb studs, and there just is a fuller that runs along the top of the blade. The original Phasma free were for people to, maybe the European audience, because they had to open it two hands. So that was the first knife that set me off. But later, I fantasized about having this thumb stud version, and I got it. So this is the version for me. I really like the Phasma free version, but if I had to pick, the thumb stud version is for me. I know some people don't like thumb studs, but you just can't beat the sound of a knife opening and flipping it. Anyway, I just want to know, what is your favorite, not favorite, what is the one knife that you can't live without and you would die happy with having only one knife in your collection, or one knife in your life? One knife in your life. Let's call it one knife in your life. I fully expect people to show me just your version of a knife, like a pocket folder, a fixed blade, a sword, a letter opener, whatever, a kitchen knife. Just Just go hogs wild, but just limit it to one knife. Don't show me backups. Alright guys, this has been long enough. Take care, Wastelanders.